toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the North Texas Mean Green. Taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Buffaloes offense will have the football first. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Reese. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Working that left side now. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Grab behind the line. It's Canty. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play.
Brings up second down.
Grab behind the line. It's Canty. Breaks into the open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Buffaloes have this offense rolling. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, Bucks! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So North Texas offense has its first opportunity of the day. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's
open field on the right. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They cross midfield at the 45 with a first and 10. Quick completion on the out. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. We've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Texas.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has got...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Colorado! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete. Good way downfield by the DB. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this, there he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Mean Green. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Snatch it quickly on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, North Texas. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Number 74 with points for the defense.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week one is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First play of the period, first down here. Give to the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Reese. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after it. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hitter.
It's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Here's a heat. And the defense got him at the 27. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. He's got it. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. And a ray of possibilities here. On the option. Now the toss. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Really good job by this defense, man. 4th down and short. Great job playing the quarterback first. That's the most important part of the option. Don't let him get downhill. Now it gets to the pitch, man. It gets a little bit.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Here we go, set. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Reese. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Quick strike complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds us back in the middle. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The kick is on its way. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eye.
Turning it on! Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Get it out on the screen. Still running at the 35. It's a seam wide open. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's moving out of the pocket. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there. They couldn't make the connection.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO
And the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered in half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
Second down coming up.
Dropping back, it's Grease. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Buffaloes will call on their punt team. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's brought down, but a real solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Trying to set the tone with the run. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Dropping back, it's Cobb. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Mean Green. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Number 9.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes. That's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Flips it out to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Under fire.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
One high and deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. He'll take it on the return. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. To the air, it's Cobb. Scrambling away. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. North Texas in the hurry up. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Peter. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Looking downfield, it's Cobb. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and they'll bring up 4th down.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a ball.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The give to the back. He breaks the tackle. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Green 25.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I've been impressed with this defense physically. Like, their physical domination of the line of scrimmage. Just the run game has been pretty non-existent so far. And, man, when you...
And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The returner is brought down at the 36. And the North Texas offense will take over.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That last drive was promising at times. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Back to pass. Boom. Unloads to the right. Got his man. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Finds his big tight end. On the move at the 30. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Here we go.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, North Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McClure. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Prince. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Throws for the tight end. Got his man down the edge. He got loose, almost passed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Smith takes the handoff. Breaks it through. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Prince. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely center cut. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So after the made field On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Cobb. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Caught. Smashes ahead. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McClure. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Using his legs, it's McClure. He will not get there. A stop on third down leaves him with a fourth down from the 18-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
Got it.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the score.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking downfield, it's Cobb. Makes the catch. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Ready.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down.
Cobra.
Wants to throw it. He'll take the deep shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Out of the backfield, he's open. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Got a man. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will use a timeout clock as stopped with 22 seconds left. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking. Lets it go to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock, and made no doubt about it. This one's
That makes the score North Texas 58, Colorado 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one.